We'll continue to monitor that situation. Dotun, you're nearby. Let me put it. And look, it's obvious that there are problems. That's the vice president, not in line with what's going on in the federation, a new board, and we're having all of these. Remember, we just came back from London without a medal. You'd expect that this is a board that will say, okay, come on, we need to work, we need to do things, but things are not looking good.
Like Cosmo said the other time while he was talking about Nigeria Rugby Federation, he did mention something that while other federations are actually struggling with everything they are actually doing, Rugby, Nigerian Football Federation, and Nigerian Basketball Federation, they're actually putting their house together and they're actually making sure that they are getting things going on. But on the side of athletics, actually the federation, they are having issue here and there, believing that this will always actually pan out to be a success at the long run. If you can remember at a particular time, in Nigerian football circle, we actually had the same problem that actually lingered for a particular time before the issue was being resolved. But if you look at it, if we continue actually having issues like these, challenges coming left and right, it's really going to eat deep into the the athletics championships, talking about participating in tournaments, international, local, and World Championship. Like what you said the other time, we engaged in the World Athletic Championship in London, and we came home with nothing, which was not just a good account of a country with the largest population in Africa. And we did election, despite the fact that they are democratically elected into office. We are expecting that they will come up with a whole lot of plans, and they will be actually telling us this time next year, this is what we will actually come to table to actually give you as our success record, but what they are actually struggling with now. Like he did said, and I'm quoting now, he said that according to the stipulation, that if I thought any tournament is being taking place, you need to be at the tournament ground. And as we speak now, they're actually saying no to the directive of the chairman, talking about the president of the Athletic Federation, and he's not inquirer, and which is supposed not to be so. He's supposed to be there himself to monitor proceedings and to actually look into the future. Like you did say when you're actually making the introduction that guys talent that will be discovered in this tournament should be properly taken care of.
Next step should be the National Sports Festival.
Nurtured into becoming a world star. But what we are seeing now, such situation will never take place.
There's a saying in Igbo land that the death that will kill somebody usually begins as a habit. You see these things that is happening, it started from the time of the elections, all the issues, all the shenanigans. You were in Abuja. We were here. It's a new board. They have not met. They have not done anything. When I saw the news earlier today and I was thinking I had to talk to some athletics experts, and they told me it's simple. According to the IAAF stipulation, whenever there is a competition, no board meetings is only because all of the officials are supposed to be there. And that is just it. This is supposed to be a national competition. And you're saying because of one issue or the other, that wasn't caused by anybody, but was caused by the administration anyway. You're calling for a board meeting that you didn't do before the National Youth Games. Is it a board meeting that you're supposed to have held since the time of inauguration?
The moment you go back from London.
The moment you go back from London.
Use the anger, the annoyance of that terrible...
That is why I'm saying that it is killing the sport.
Of course.
You saw what happened to Taekwondo. They have not solved it.
Of course.
Now, the same thing with athletics. That's why I said it has become a habit. And it is killing the sport. So if it finally dies, that is what have you forgotten what happened to handball? Handball, they were banned for years. They had to get their act together, and they came back. You understand?
Let me go just quickly.
Not on this. No more problems, please, Dotun. No more on the problems. I get where we're going. I was just listening to the vice president. From his tone, everything says that there's a big problem.
Of course.
There's a big leadership problem, and all of a sudden, that's the word. They're not one. And two cannot work together unless they agree. So, to the leadership of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, we need to get it right. We need to start putting things together. We have the Senior Athletics Championship coming to this country.
Of course.
Next year.
They have that coming. So we need to get everything right, because come on, it's not good. Gymnastics saw some ups and downs also during the election, but finally, Kelvin Izoge, that's him right there, met the president of the federation. And at the National Youth Games, they unveiled what they call aerobics gymnastics. Yeah. And it's so lovely. I think with some guys that are fully guarded in Agbada when there. The 1,500 would not be a problem. So it's called aerobics gymnastics. It's to, you know, create fitness, also an event at the Olympics. Somebody will say, what's gymnastics? Follow the Olympics. Go and find out if China has 25 gold. Where did it come from?
Of course not.
They just done well in gymnastics in the 80s and the 90s at the All African Games, and of course at the Olympics they got to an extent. So certainly gymnastics. That's what I'm saying. That is because some of these sports were not taken seriously, so they died. They are now being revived again. And we thank God that it's as if they're getting they had problems during the election, but it's as if they're getting their acts together, because certainly gymnastics is a huge sport. You saw the United States of America at the last Olympic. A young woman, you know, won gold and she created record. We can do that as well in this country, and it's a good thing that they're starting right now for the national youth.
And I like the fact that I'm saying kids. So let's just take a look at what this aerobics gymnastics is all about. They had some kids to give us some demo. Let's just listen to what they had to give.
We are planning to make sure that our athletes are not idle. So coming out with competitions maybe once in every 3 months or 4 months to keep them busy. National competitions in aerobics and in artistic. For the aerobics, you know, we just declared that open. But they've been doing some homework with the national coach, which I'm going to declare open maybe some few weeks from now, because we are trying to call the press to expose to the whole nation our artistic national coach, our aerobics national coach, that will take this new generation to the next level in gymnastics. At the board, we've taken our decision. We have an aerobic coach, we have an artistic coach. They are two different bodies. And there's another new one we are having again that is going to help us picnic in the next Olympics, because we have international athletes in those games. So we have coaches, and we are making preparation to train new coaches for all the games and judges.